This is the recap of episode 61, titled Unopened Doors and Gargoyles. The party returns to the Diggermatox to show off their newest addition, Boone, the Earth Elemental. After chatting, they decide to take Boone into Rockblight to see if they can end the bane, which has been causing Earth Elementals to go crazy, thereby allowing the Swiftneblin and Gold Whisker clan armies to rout the oozes and clear the way to Titan. After being overly cautious around a body of water in Rockblight, they come to a door which will not be punched open and decide to go up towards the source of the water. Kyderius immediately steps into a gargoyle hive. The party attacks them, as well as a pair of crazed earth elementals. They return to the door only to find they still can't open it, much to Nero's embarrassment. Giving up on the door, they then use excessive skills or wondrous items to cross the body of water, which could have been much less interestingly been walked around. Arriving in a crystalline lit room, they find a Swiftneblin statue, which had apparently been a moment too slow in using a crystal to prevent the stony gaze of the Medusa. Several members of the party grab pieces of crystal, just in case.
Everybody, please consent to your being videoed and
I don't like
audioed.
I don't like you just like saying it though. It makes it feel weird now.
Listen, I want your consent to put you on camera, baby.
Yep. Now the uncomfortableness sets in. Yep.
That's all it took. All right, so you're in this gigantic room. It's pretty well lit, so you can see through around everywhere. We have Gideon and Nero and Lou who have kind of meandered toward the center of the room. And what are you doing? Okay. And then you have Kyderius, Alfonso, and Boone over by the door. Ooh, pecan pie.
Ooh. How nice. Okay. Yes. Thanks, Mariah.
Thanks, Mariah. We're having our Friendsgiving tonight, so everything's being cooked at the moment. Mm-hmm. You guys are over by where you came in. To the let me look at the little compass rose. Is this actually north, south, east, and west? No, of course not. Of course not. To the west are two stairways that head downward. You can't really see what's beyond those points, but they're heading downward. You also have three cave entrances to the east. You can kind of see down a couple of them, but they're pretty far off and they get kind of dim, not too far down those pathways. What do you want to do?
I'm trying to remember if I'm still blindfolded or not. I don't remember. I'm just
You
gonna assume
were.
that I am.
I remember because I was like, yep, there's definitely a Medusa around here. And then you meet like, well, right on cue. And
yeah,
I'll just rely on, I'm sure within 6 seconds, I would realize, hey, I should probably look away. So
don't forget, you also have a crystal you picked up.
I did.
Me picked up a crystal. I don't know.
No, I did not actually, because I was like, I got foresight.
Yes, I have a gem from the like stone golem thing from the last encounter, but I don't have a new crystal. But yes,
a gem from the stone golem thing. Oh, yeah, okay. I see what you're talking about. The earth elemental.
That's what it was.
Well, I mean, without any obvious leads, Lou will just start investigating. She will start with the staircases to the northwest. So
okay.
Once I see like Lou trying to lead, I will come up.
Not leading.
Right. Right. I'm heading that way, so I can lead the charge. So at any time I can turn around, cover your eyes. So I am actively being prepared to tell these guys to cover their eyes.
Lou's totally okay with that because already you theoretically saved her from being squished by a boat.
Yep.
It would have been your fault, but you still prevented it. So, you know.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, go ahead.
The petrified man is holding a gem, correct? Or was that gem plucked from him?
I thought I grabbed that gem? Question mark.
That's the one I thought you had grabbed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Would Tiberius be able to break apart some of these bigger gems a little bit to fashion him something to look through just in case it works?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take you a little bit of work. I mean,
I will say the end
That's
of last
okay.
session, the notes say new room, glowing crystals, 6 night lights, illuminating room, statue of gnome holding crystals. It was looking through it. Gideon looks through the crystal. Kydarius breaks off a piece of crystal.
Oh,
Quote, yeah,
nice.
it looks like we're going to fight a Medusa, end quote. Quote, I'll let you know 6 seconds in advance, end quote. Lou grabs a crystal. Kydarius grabs crystal. And that was the end of the session. So that's where we were with everyone specific.
Does sound familiar.
Okay, so yeah, Tiberius has taken the work then to grab a crystal.
Okay.
Nero's gonna be like, just waving his hands and be like, Kadarius?
Yeah, oh, you know,
Tiberius?
I will help you. I am here. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna have a shoulder on Kadarius and follow him around.
How are you gonna get your shoulder on Kydarius?
Like this.
Yep.
He is
Let's
much
go.
taller than you.
I can fly.
he's just riding him like a piggyback.
Come on, Kadarius, let's go.
All right, Lou, go ahead and give me an investigation check if you haven't already.
So I did
You-
2.
Oh,
First
shit.
one being the southwest staircase. And I'm judging by the 11. I'm gonna guess she probably didn't notice anything spectacular, but so she's just gonna kind of clockwise go to the more northwest stairwell and investigate that one. So that's what that section.
Sure. The southwest staircase is rather wide and a little bit larger steps than you're used to seeing in Swiftnebulin camping. Who knows? Maybe they were just made weird. But you don't really see anything too far off into the distance. But you think, well, before I go down these stairs, let's go look at the other ones and see what I see down there. Those are a lot thinner and seem more kind of like more Swiftnebulin like. And you can see directly to the bottom. They're not as long. So you decide to take your way down there. Once you get to the bottom, you realize, oh, they both go to the same place. Okay. But in the center of this room, I have a description. Give me a moment. No. Okay. This is almost, you can almost feel like it's a temple sort of room. Swiftnebulin buildings are kind of odd in the sense of like they don't really have doors that like separate their different areas. Really, the stairways or the passageways are the doorways in a sense. So you come into this room and it's almost like you've stepped inside of some sort of a temple. The floor of the cavern is worn smooth, but the walls are very rough. There's a great menhir carved from a stalagmite, which stands in the center of the chamber. It's pockmarked with dozens of empty sockets that might have once held gems or something along those lines. Looking a little bit closer, since you did get a natural 20, looking a little bit closer at this, you recognize it looks a little bit like some of the religious work that you had seen up in the main part of Blingdenstone that's actually being housed currently. These gems are probably the spell gems that you've seen around all over the place. You don't have any on you currently, unfortunately, to really test and see if that was actually really something that it is, but that's kind of what the feeling you get. see if there's another place, and I'm trying to see if you guys have gone there. Let's see. Did you guys go to this room? I think you did. I think somehow you all bypassed that one. Yeah, you most certainly did not go into that room. Interesting. I never realized you just ever went in there. Anyway, that's neither here nor there now. That is, well, it's actually there, but you can't go there now. I mean, you could, but you'd have to backtrack a lot. So that's what you get.
So there's empty slots where gems would go, potentially gems would go. How, like, are they like big gems or something like little gems or?
The size of like your palm.
Competitors will take the piece of crystal he broke off and set it there and see if it does anything.
It doesn't quite fit, and as much as you do try to balance it, when you let go of it, it just donks onto the floor.
I thought I'd.
Good enough for me. Sounds like another path we need to go.
As I say, Lou will, like, she'll do a 360 around it, and she doesn't see anything particularly eye-catching. She will just make sure that the map is saying what she sees and see if there's any way to pass the rubble, or pass down the rubble that is to the west.
You go down there. This looks deliberate. This doesn't look like it was just like a couple of rocks had fallen. This looks like a controlled blast sort of thing to block off this passageway.
Interesting. Okay.
So do we have a direction, guys?
Well, probably not this way. There were some other caves on the other, or paths on the other side. I guess we'll just keep checking those out.
That way. Got it. Let me know if you see a Gorgon.
I will.
I mean, if I do, my mouth is probably stone. So.
Oh, right. Yeah. Let me see before. No, Gideon, let me know before you see a Gorgon or after you. Wait, how does that work?
I'll let you know, man.
Okay. Yes. That.
When you will have had seen one soon.
I know it's kind of hard to comprehend moving presently while also at the same time seeing the future. It's kind of hard to comprehend.
Are you gonna like trip yourself by just getting confused about when you are?
Nah.
Dang it.
All right.
Seconds eastward.
So of the places in the east of the map, you have one larger cave entrance. Well, not really cave, tunnel entrance in the center, and then you have two smaller doorways, for lack of a better term, on each side of it. One to the north, one to the south. Does any of them seem to strike your fancy?
It's a big room.
The big one.
Are there any? If Kaidarius goes to each entrance and kind of like listens, are there any sounds? Nope.
Depends. Which one are you going to start with?
I'll start south to north.
Okay. To the south, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Investigation, not perception.
For
listening.
Yeah, you can do perception. That's fine.
Oh, thank goodness. 4-point difference. 11.
11. You don't quite hear anything in this room. Like you can hear the wind blowing, but it doesn't really seem like there's any kind of air current coming directly out of this room that would make you think that it continued on to other portions of this cavern. You you take your light, you kind of swing it over there, and what you see in the room is just a bunch of statues. Like you
Oh.
just you just look at over, and it almost looks as though, well, they are drow, but it almost looks as though they're like standing on guard, like they were in either in battle when they became stone, or they were carved in a way to show that they were in battle.
All clear, Kadarius?
Yes, all clear.
Nice. Shall we?
Not that one. Let's try the
Oh.
second one.
Oh, because we know that one's clear, so then we got to make sure the others are. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys
Watch
already
our
know what
backs.
I'm gonna say, so
Right is always right, but I don't know which direction we're at, so I'm gonna follow Kadarius.
If I just keep following it to the right, I end up going in circles.
Oh, come on.
So now you're going to the main, like this big door or big entrance in the center.
Yeah, the middle one. Yeah.
This one, you can feel a breeze coming down the pathway, and you can hear the sound of maybe water rushing further down past the path. Nero's talking like right in your ear, and it's really hard to
Is
concentrate.
this one good? What about this one?
It's hard to tell when you talk in my ear like that, Nero.
Oh, is your ear right here? Oh, sorry.
There is water.
yeah,
down-
you're right, Nero. Why would you think the person you're holding would be right there?
Well, I didn't know his head was right here. I knew his shoulder is right here. It's very toned. Like, wow.
And then the last one.
Into the
Nero,
last one. Okay.
I need you to be quiet for this one, Nero.
Right. Stealth mode.
No, even quieter than that. You are being too loud. Oh! Nero!
For the first time in our life, we hear absolute silence from Nero.
This one actually has a little bit of light coming out of it, so you can actually see into this one. It's a little dim, but you can see. The adornments in this chamber would be more at home in a drow city. You got spider-themed tapestries. You have fine Zirkwood furniture. There's racks of expensive clothing that fill the area, but all of it kind of looks a little old and rotting. As you kind of scan through the room, you're kind of peering around the corner. At the center of the chamber, there's a female drow that sits upon a Zirkwood throne. She stands, eyes closed, and arms crossed as if in meditation or prayer. Then her white hair writhes, and you see it is a form of pale, hissing snakes. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. So,
Close your eyes.
All right, Nero. Get ahead if you just want to lay out something good.
So we're gonna you're gonna have to answer this question because Lou and I want to know. And 6-second Gideon would be able to give us the answer. If you look at a Medusa through night vision goggles, does it turn you to stone? Because you're looking through a mirror. Night vision goggles presumably have a lot of mirrors. Is that is magic as well? No, just
moment.
fun question there for you. And I think Alphonse would also possibly benefit depending on your answer. Because he has that dark vision.
Yeah, he does too.
I'm okay. There are two types of technology used in night vision goggles. There's image enhancement and thermal imaging. Image enhancement amplifies existing light. This makes images easier to see. Even on the darkest nights, tiny bits of light are present. Some of this light might be infrared light that people can't see. Night vision goggles using image enhancement technology collect all of the available light. Then they amplify it so that you can easily see what's going on in the dark. The other is thermal imaging. When I have pictured these, I have not thought of thermal imaging. I've been thinking of more of the light enhancement.
That'd be my guess. I mean, because that's what it's doing. It's not showing you warmth in a room. It's enhancing the light.
Which, in that case, I would say that if anything, it may cause disadvantage. Because you're enhancing the view of the Medusa itself.
But I still think it'd be like, you're the DM, so I'm not going to argue it. Well, you know, if you looked through if we're talking just straight mythological Medusa, of course, a mirror, a shiny object is enough. And so regardless of the quality or strength of said reflection, that negates the stone gaze, which is not, you know.
Well, I mean, I say is a reflection isn't looking directly spot on in my mind. So it'll be a question of like looking through glasses or looking from a mirror.
I think because in my mind it's kind of going, how is it enhancing it? Like, because if I'm just looking straight through a piece of glass, yeah, that's not doing anything. But it's not just a piece of glass. There's a lot more there that's doing something. So it'd be like looking at a Medusa through a
sunglasses
computer screen.
Well,
because like
in that case, I think we need to keep
computer is taking the image, enhancing it, and then feeding it into your eyes. So what you're seeing isn't reality; it's an enhanced picture through a medium. So through a camera is how I picture it. But I don't know that much about well, in real world night vision goggles, much less fantasy.
Yeah, right. It could just be a spell that just gives you dark vision. It's just
so there's in the image enhancement technology, there's two different possibilities. There's the older technology, and then there's the new technology. So the old technology is called optoelectronic image enhancement technology, which is you have the first lens is called an objective lens, which captures dim visible light reflected from a subject, like how you see normally, along with some light from the low end of the infrared spectrum. The photons of this pass through the objective lens into an image intensifier tube, which is a special electronic vacuum tube powered by small AA batteries, which consists of two components. The first of which is the photocathode, which converts the incoming photons into electrons. And then the newly created electrons flow into the second part of the vacuum tube called the microchannel plate, or MCP, which is a glass disc with millions of tiny holes that multiplies the number of electrons, thus amplifying the electric signal several thousand times over. As those electrons exit the end of the image intensifier tube, they hit a phosphor-coated screen, and those light up when they get hit, created a glowing green image that is considerably brighter than the dim light that originally entered the objective lens. You view the phosphor image through an ocular lens that lets you focus and, if necessary, magnify the image. That is the classic green night vision. In which case, that would certainly negate the ability of the view, because you're not actually looking at it. You're looking at electrodes that are created from the photon. Okay, yeah. The new one, which I think would also negate it, is digital image enhancement, which the light entering the objective lens is converted into a digital signal via a complementary metal oxide semiconductor sensor. And then it is
CMOS for
enhanced
short.
electronically. CMOS for short, yes, it is. Is then enhanced electronically and magnified several times, then sent to an LCD display for viewing. So, yeah. I would say that, yes, night vision goggles will negate the effects.
I did it for Alphonse.
Hey Lou, when you looked at that 6 seconds earlier, you didn't turn to stone.
Oh, I was just thinking of. I like this power. We can do some fun shit with this power.
So initiative, huh?
Yeah. Let me get there.
We have one digression per session. It's always something random, usually mathematical. One per session. That was our one per.
I'll still be last or second last, but I do get advantage on this.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, because 4 seconds.
I'm very glad that only one digression has led to us looking at pictures of dead bodies. I was thinking more than just
When did that happen?
Yeah, which one was
we're
that?
looking at, corpses, drowned corpses, I believe it was,
Oh, yes.
or the
That's
drowned
right.
cells, or wherever they were. That one place with the
Gideon,
zombies.
you got a 5 and a roll again. You got an 8.
Oh, fuck off. Whatever, an 8's better than 5.
You can see the future.
Wait, is that
still
with my
doesn't help.
modifier? That is with my modifier, so the dice is garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can blame
The
that
five-
on me.
The 5 would have been a 1. I got that one. I want them. Whatever. I'm done.
All right.
Oh,
I
no. it would've
I
been a 2,
should
I don't know.
have been ready for this battle, and because obviously it was coming, and yet I'm not. So give me a moment.
It's okay. We're still doing the length of a Titan turn anyway, so.
No, I don't want that. I want her. I want this character sheet. Sometimes, I don't like roll 20. Sometimes.
Well, Gideon's headcanon is he was top of the round, but he used it telling you Lou, so I somehow at the bottom of the round.
Okay. Let's see. It is going to, well, actually, it's Lou's turn first. We need some.
I
we
only
need some-
see
There
3.
are others in the turn.
I only see 3 people in the initiative.
You really don't see anybody?
I
Oh,
see-
What the heck? Give me a moment.
I was
I
gonna
don't
say,
know what's
it's
happening
Lou,
here.
Then
Oh,
it's
no.
the Gorgon.
Okay.
Now it's just Gorgon.
I guess we'll just have to re-roll me. Oh darn.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
man.
re-roll everybody. I'm just moving your character so that I can actually get to all my things that I need, and then I'll move you back.
I don't like how close Darius is getting.
Ah,
Wow,
Good
you're surprised that Kaidarius is going to just run into a battle? Kind of his thing.
That is true.
All of his attacks are, close range.
No.
Did Alfonso come with you guys? Oh yeah, he did. It's over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was with
no.
us for this one.
He goes with Lou's turn.
Do you want Bane just to follow my turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna take him back off. There we go.
Oh, let me pull up his sheet.
All right, initiative for you first is 22, and again 15. So we're going to go with 22.
Nice. That's
There you
better than
go.
8.
You saw the future. You were at the bottom. You're like, no. Reroll. There you go. There we go. So that what we saw was just 6 second Gideon saw.
Yeah,
Dang, look at those rolls.
Man,
Okay.
everyone rolled really good.
Okay.
Wow.
Woo.
except for Alfonso,
Except, well.
who rolled a 7. All right. Let me see if I have any notes that I need to look over about this battle. Nope. All right. Gideon, you are actually up first.
Okay, I was saving this. I will definitely slap my good old Hexblade curse on it for my bonus action.
Okay.
What's the distance? Ruler? How does one ruler again? How's this entryway? Is that just like an opening right here? Like at the mouth of that cave?
Say that again.
Is this an opening here?
Yes, this is the entrance to this cave.
Okay.
So when Kaidarius was doing his searching, this was first cave, second cave, third cave.
Mhm.
Okay. So, oops, grab now. I will go ahead and cast a version of Armor of Agatha, whatever her name is, was Armor of the Game Master. So let's pass this magic surge, hopefully.
Okay.
Bro. I get advantage, it still fails.
I love my job. You got a 203.
What I was trying to do, just in case this changes it in some way and I don't cheat, was I was trying to surround myself in cold armor.
Okay, give me a D8, please.
Okie dokie.
Seven.
High is good.
I mean, it totally depends on how you feel about the situation. Your spell does work as explained.
Cool.
However, when you cast the spell, every hair on your body grows 7 feet.
7 feet?
Man, Gideon had long hair as it is. Oh my goodness.
That's gonna be uncomfortable in that armor.
Especially all the pubic hair.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm just gonna leave. Okay. All right. Okay. So
Didn't
that
need
happens.
a sound effect for that, Nero.
Let's see. What is Bane's movement speed? Oh, 30. I'll go ahead and have Bane move. If he was around where I was, then I'll have him end. Whoops. I thought that was I
Here
was pinging?
or here?
Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah,
Which
there.
one?
Where that circle is. He wouldn't have that
Okay.
much movement. And I'll have him burrowed. So he's kind of just chilling in the earth.
Okay.
And I think that's where I will end it for now.
Okay. Nero, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to just say Cadarius. How far is it? Where is it?
I'd say between the time of 3:30 and 3:45.
Okay, and how close?
Probably like 40 feet, I'd say.
40 feet. Perfect. I'm gonna cast let's see. I think I can do no, I can't do that one. I'm gonna make a wall of fire because I don't know he's over there. I'm gonna make a wall of fire.
Oh Lord.
He said about 40 feet. So he'd do 30 feet from, so 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Oh, frack. Well, let me
Yeah,
just
only
in case-
us. So
Oh my, oh, okay. 30 feet. So that's right behind you. Okay, cool. He's gonna make a wall of fire.
I like right before this on my turn, I scoots Cardidly just up a little bit, knowing this was happening.
Right there, and then that's terrible. Oh, and then he's gonna move a bit closer. Not very far. Ah, I'm still on the thing.
Man, that's intense.
He's gonna go right into the doorway. A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, magic surge. Right. I apologize. Boom.
I was like, you rolled a d8, and then I realized I didn't scroll down. That is the
was really
Medusa's turn.
It's a beautiful wall of fire.
We have talked a lot about
The dangers of
Medusa and being in its sight within a certain range, yet the only person who has actually stated that they were covering their eyes or doing something to avoid looking at the thing directly was Nero. So,
I mean, I said that's what I was actively doing this entire time before the fight even started.
what were you doing?
I was actively looking to the future to not be turned into stone.
True. So I guess I could say that within 6 seconds, you are definitely going to have to make a roll if you don't raise your piece of crystal to your face or close your eyes.
Okay.
You I will remind, because you have 6 seconds to look ahead. If I will just remind everybody, if at the end of your turn you do not tell me that you are doing something to negate her gaze, it will come back to bite you.
Fair.
I know that Alfonso doesn't really have to because of the glasses. But God knows, Alfonso might take them off.
No, that guy.
I can't shoot my gun with these on.
Oh, like, I thought you can't see. Just wear them. It's dark.
He did fairly well in the dark.
He shoots better when he can see.
Actually, history has proven that to not necessarily be true. Okay, so nobody is within 30 feet of her right now that can see. So we're good there. It's then going to take 3 turns or 3 attacks, 2 of them on Gideon and 1 of them on Nero. So she's going to do 2 short sword attacks and 1 longbow attack. So the 2 short sword attacks are going to be on Gideon. We have
disadvantage on me.
Okay, then we have a 15 and a 12.
Nope.
Okay, and then the longbow shot on Nero, a 17 to hit.
We can't hear you, Nero.
Oops. Would it get disadvantage for shooting through the wire of fire? That's not a thing it has, but would it be?
No.
Hurt.
No, you're now on fire.
And
yeah.
oh,
the arrow caught on fire with Nero's fire. Therefore,
not resistant to your own fire.
Oh, don't worry. I mean, I'm still gonna get hit because he doesn't know the arrow's coming to cast shield. So yeah, he gets hit.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to do 2d8 plus 2 piercing damage, and then some poison damage as well. So 2d8 plus 2, that's going to be 8 piercing damage, and then 2d6 poison. Because she is a drow after all. 12. I rolled 12. 12 poison.
He's like,
I apologize.
I put the wall up and ow, what the? She has arrows.
Kaidarius, a wall of fire is between you and the Medusa.
Ain't no thing. 55 feet of movement, so I could do.
Oh my goodness.
Zero.
Monks
Oh,
OP.
I guess she would have moved up to take the short sword attacks against you.
Better.
I just thought she had freakishly long arms.
So does Kaidarius, if he does not want to be turned to stone, need to make his attacks with his eyes closed, or is that just an end of the turn thing?
It specifically says, when a creature that can see the Medusa's eyes starts its turn within 30 feet of the Medusa can force it to make a saving throw. As long as it isn't incapacitated and can see you. If you fail by 5 or more, you're instantly petrified. Otherwise, a creature that fails to save begins to turn to stone is restrained. Unless surprised, a creature can avert its eyes to avoid the saving throw at the start of its turn. If the creature does so, it can't see the Medusa until the start of its next turn, when it can avert its eyes again. If the creature looks at the Medusa in the meantime, it must immediately make the save. So the way that seems to be worded is you can either do your attacks with your eyes closed and take disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
You can look away from her and not actually see her, but still take disadvantage on your attacks. Or you can take the risk of seeing if the crystal works and taking your attacks as normal.
Okay.
Or potentially be petrified.
Yeah. So Kadir's frozen guy was holding a crystal. So he's going to, from this far out, 35 feet, look at the Medusa, and then close his eyes and run 30 feet straight through the fire. Kind of counting his steps so he knows when to leap over the fire if he can. And just right there. Does he take damage for running into the fire? Right
Give
there.
me an intelligence check first.
I'm gonna say, isn't this like super
Yeah,
tall?
As a note, it's 20 feet high.
That's what I thought.
But as a monk, I have special jumping abilities that I intelligence check. And I feel like that's good on jumping.
Okay. So you're gonna run toward this thing
Eyes closed.
with your eyes closed.
You'll feel the heat.
That should tell me when to jump.
Roll me a d4.
Okay. D4. Where is okay? I need to go back over here. 4.
Okay. Kaidarius, this is how it plays out. You make your run. You start right where you said you were. You make the run. You've counted your steps. You leap over the fire with your special ability. You feel it singe your back, but it's not enough to cause any damage. However, you overshot how far past you needed to go past the fire. And you've let's not move the whole. Can I please choose what I want to pick up? Get out of the way. And you actually end up over here.
Okay. Do I hear the
Hissing.
that I've run too far? Or am I acts wildly into the wind?
You hear her, but you're not really able to pinpoint exactly where she is. So you could take your attacks with disadvantage.
Okay. Would it be too metagamey if I held my attacks until I was attacked?
No, that wouldn't be metagaming.
Okay.
I mean,
then,
you're willing to take damage to be able to do your attacks. So yeah.
okay, yeah, so Kairos will spend a key point to do patient defense. So he's taking the dodge action as a bonus action. So all
Okay.
attacks against him have disadvantage, but his eyes are closed if that matters. And yeah, if he gets hit, he's gonna.
Okay. Lou, that is your turn.
Okay,
I think
so
this is the longest one of my monsters have gone without taking any damage.
Lou is going to run up behind Nero. Like very purposely making sure that Nero is between her and the Medusa, or at least where she last, where it had been before the wall of fire. Can we see through the wall of fire, or is that
Yes, you
obscured?
can. No, you can see
Okay. Okay. So then, yeah, definitely going to keep Nero between us. She is actually going. Is Nero still wearing his blindfold?
it. Yes.
She is going to grab the back of his head, yank backwards, rip off the blindfold. She's gonna put her night vision goggles on him, push him forward, and then like eyes closed, she's gonna turn around and depending on how much time you want me to take, either take her dash action to get out, or I have a action surge that I could also use. So depends on how much time you thought me yanking, putting on, pushing back up would have taken.
Oh, that had taken like a couple of seconds.
Okay, so within my free action on the action icon, yeah. So then that's what I'm gonna do. So Nero now has my night vision goggles, and Lou gets around the corner so that like she definitely can't see.
Okay. Lou, you do not have night or dark vision, is that correct?
I do not. No.
Okay.
Not
you
naturally.
you can still see because the crystals do give off some dim light as well as the light coming off of the wall of fire. So it's dim light. It's not very great, but you can see. Is Crawdiddly doing anything on your turn?
I've used up everything, so no.
Okay. Well, I mean, Crawdiddly has his own turn. I just have them joined with you.
He'd stay near me, but otherwise.
Okay. All right. All right. Alfonso is going to slowly but surely saunter over to the entrance and look at what is happening. He's going to aim his gun very carefully with his nice little goggles he's got on. And he's going to take a shot. He's going to use the Deadeye shot to gain advantage on the attack roll, which is a 25, and it's going to cause 17 damage to her. Oh my gosh, this fire. It's like the square of it is huge, so it takes up like all this space. Okay. Okay, and then he's just going to take 2 extra shots. He doesn't want to spend all of his grit points right away. All right. 2 other shots. Boom. And boom. All right, a 25 and 11. So the 25 will hit. That's going to be 11 piercing damage, and the other will not. Okay, that's the end of Alfonso's turn. We are back at the top of the round. Gideon.
Okay. So
You have 6 seconds in the future, unless you do something quite immediately. You will be made to make the roll.
okay. I think so. I don't meta too hard. So what I think Gideon's gonna do on his turns is I'll go ahead and do it so I don't change my mind. Well, I could do the magic surge. But Gideon's thought is he's gonna use Arcane Eye. And then within that 6 seconds, just in case he might get petrified, he'll at least know where the Medusa is to attack. So Arcane Eye gives me. I'll throw it out. Let me do the magic surge.
All right.
We're wasting for 20. And then I'll throw the spell out there as well.
Okay.
So what I'm wanting to do is use Arcane Eye in the future to know where it's at, and then have my eyes closed essentially. So just to know where she is and placed.
Okay.
And then try to attack. No, I won't. I don't want to waste my resources yet. So that'll be my turn to cast Arcane Eye. And I will currently have my eyes closed, but Bane will be coming up from the ground.
Okay.
Let's do it for what's the ping button, guys, so I don't draw on the map?
You have to be on like the select move, and then you just press and hold on a spot.
I'm thinking about actually let's pop him up like right here.
Okay.
And then he will do his 3. There he is. He'll do his 3 attacks on him.
Okay.
So let's see. He's 3, and it'll be. So I'm gonna do 3 d20s just to get him out of the way, and it will be a +3 to those. And just let me know if those hit. D20, 3. So
it's plus
does a
3 to them.
16? Yeah, does a 16 hit?
Does a 16 hit? It matches. So
Okay,
yes.
so what of those attacks will hit? That's awesome. Sorry. And then his damage is 1d8 +3. So he will take 6 damage.
Bane.
And then the one thing Gideon will do. Yeah, Boone. Sorry, it was Boone.
Yeah.
I said Bane though.
Oh,
He will do his bonus action to do all 5 psychic damage.
All right.
And 2 turns of Gideon doing like 0 damage.
I know,
that
weird.
will I would position myself slightly better for Nero to do his spells.
Okay.
And then in my turn.
I am pulling up Alfonso's character sheet real quick. Sorry. Okay, that's the end of your turn. That brings us to Nero.
Nero first reacting to Lou. Just gonna be like, what? Oh, I can see. Look back and see Lou running away. Like, thanks, Lou. All right, you. He's gonna drop the firewall and then use a bonus action to spend 4 sorcery points to give themselves wings and then a fiery shield around himself. He's then going to move up right about, flying up right over here. He's going to extend his hand, and then about 5 feet in front of him, a portal is going to open as the Talon of the Phoenix is summoned to attack Miss Lady.
Okay. Make sure you roll for
Yes.
all your things.
Thank you. I rolled for the first one, and then this second roll is going to be for the other. Okay, yay! It's a plus. Oh, plus 11.
This is your Talon.
Yes. Well, yeah, that's for the Talon. And then it'll be this to hit. Well, 26 to hit.
Okay.
And D8. D8.
Sorry, my wife came in. Did I miss anything too much?
Gideon died.
Oh shit!
All right, that'll be 47 fire damage. And let me see. Did I get close enough? Within 10 feet. So then that's going to be an additional.
Oh, you have your goggles on. I was like, am I taking damage?
Yeah. Within 10 feet. Oh, and then an additional 8 fire damage as well.
Okay.
Action bonus action. Yes. So yeah, he extends his hand and the Talon just reaches out of the portal and then just slashes at the Medusa. And that's turn.
All right.
The Talon is still present now. It's summoned, just as a note.
Okay. Okay. She's gonna take 2 attacks. They are both going to be longbow attacks. One toward Alfonso and one toward Nero. First Alfonso, second Nero.
After the first one, I will take my reaction to attack her because of Sentinel.
Okay.
Right.
I'm going to roll the damage for these because you're not going to kill her on this turn. But 14 to hit Alfonso, that does not hit, and 23 to hit CJ Nero.
Yes, that'll hit.
2d8 plus 2 for the damage. That's going to be 13. And then the poison damage is going to be exactly half of the last one, 6.
I think I'm developing resistance, guys.
Ignore the thunder damage. I clicked on the wrong thing. But
that barely hits, though.
we're gonna have a hard time, guys.
All right. That is almost the end of her turn. She is going to she's taking her attacks. She is going to let out kind of a guttural scream. Does anybody speak drow? Probably not.
Nope.
Is it drow or undercommon or specific to?
It's an old language, so I guess it would be like a drowish underdark language. I don't know what it would be actually.
Then I don't.
Nobody understands it. I don't think
Okay.
anybody would understand it.
I was like, I know Elvish. That's all I got. Well, not all I got. Relevant.
Anybody?
Nonetheless,
Any language. That's right, because he's
Yeah,
weird.
Oh, Kydarius, in that case, you hear her utter, come, my friends, join the battle.
Oh, there it is. Dang it. I knew that was coming.
Yeah. Sorry, Lou.
Why are you saying sorry to Lou?
Just a theory. I could be wrong, but yeah.
Why do each of those statues have a little separate icon over there?
What statues?
No, nothing. That's fine.
Let's go.
Kydarius,
Okay.
you haven't been attacked, so
Oh yeah.
Oof.
He's going to shout out, where is she? Wait, he just heard her talk. Okay. He's gonna walk out with his hands outstretched till he finds a woman. You know, the club move. And then he's gonna grapple the woman, you know.
Almost. You almost got her. There you go.
Just headlock. Full Nelson, armbar, whichever it is. Yes. He would like to grapple. Make the grapple thing.
okay. That's a contested strength check.
I believe it's athletics versus athletics or acrobatics. Yeah.
Isn't
Yes.
acrobatics only to get out of it afterward?
Yeah.
I think the initial is still.
I would just athletics because I do have a plus 15 to that, and that's usually what I use.
That's fine.
Okay. Am I making this with disadvantage because my eyes are closed, or just regular?
I mean, you can feel her. You could just do regular.
Yeah, I can.
Oh.
She is grappled.
Perfect.
What else would you like to do?
What kind of bonus actions can I do? Bad
Punch.
guy.
You could heal her.
Ooh, I could heal her. That's a good idea.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm
And
following
well,
up.
it's an idea.
Yeah, I think
I'm just saying he has grappled this woman and now wants to heal her. And we know how Kydarius heals.
Mhm.
I'm uncomfortable with how this is progressing.
Oh, he's
With-
gonna grapple her, all right.
yeah.
Grapple her right in the. Oh wait, no.
Oh.
This is a child's game.
I'll find another key point to do that. And that'll be my turn. That's all I can do.
Okay, Lou, you don't know a single gosh darn thing that's going on in this room. You did see an arrow go flying past Alfonso, though.
I know the answer to this, but the PC has to ask. Do I see any friends coming to play? Because I had a plan and then you said that and I was like, oh, I'd like to do something else, but I'll do the plan if I don't see anything.
No, you don't see anything.
Okay, Lou is going to and this is getting a little bit into the meta of the game, but you'll see what I'm doing or why I'm doing it. So she is going to do an attack action. She's just going to pick up a stone and she is going to throw it at one of the crystals just kind of out in front. That the giant room we just came from, the crystal cavern.
Okay.
And I can roll anything if you care, but essentially I'm just doing it so that way I can have my attack action, use my superiority die to use my commander strike to command Alphonse to use his reaction to the creature can immediately use its reaction to make one weapon attack, adding superiority die to the attack's damage roll. And I will go ahead and roll 1d8.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's not much, but you know, he gets an extra attack and +4 to it.
All right, he's going to
Nothing to bet your eye at.
okay, 17. He's gonna do 20 piercing damage. Very nice.
Nice. We take
All right,
those.
that.
And
Anything else?
curiosity dictates that she has to try. She's also going to have Crawdiddly meander. He's just gonna kind of meander.
After I saved him from being boiled.
We're
Crawdad.
definitely testing. We're gonna see how far we can push the DM. Because Crawdiddly is a mechanical being whose only major biological component is his brain and not his eye balls.
His ocular
Yeah,
something.
What do crawdads have?
They have eyeballs.
Well,
But not
do
robots.
they have eyeballs?
Yeah.
You're not gonna throw me off. He's gonna have to make a roll.
What? Okay. Yes.
He's got non-biological. Okay, that's
He'll petrify his brain.
I
They
mean, we
actually
got
have
two people
compound-
that's
They
We
have
got two
compound
people.
eyes made of thousands of tiny eyes. So actually,
so a
he
million.
he has to roll it 7,000 times.
okay. So that'd be one. So it's a D. So
Oh, no.
roll 7,000.
That means you have to pass every single one of them. One fail is a.
If he fails even one time,
Oh no! I didn't think it would roll. Oh, it
course it's
maxed
gonna roll.
out.
It did. Let's see.
That's not
Well, there's some natural-
70,000, no.
But
there's a lot of
there's
natural 20s in there.
quite a few natural ones. So
Which means there's at least one fail in that.
no.
One minor little part of his eye has gone, but everything else is gone.
No, that's not how it works. I explained it at the beginning. If he fails by more than 5,
Mhm.
he is
I mean-
instantly petrified.
He did roll a 10,068, so
We got him.
he succeeded by more than 5.
He rolled a 10,000.
I haven't looked, but to make it more fair, the first roll that he rolled is going to be his actual roll. So if it's a nat 20, it's a nat 20.
It's not.
It's
Oh.
not.
It's a 5.
Oh, it's a 5. Oh, Cradiddly is a rock now.
Yeah.
So is he more metal, or is he now like the metal has turned to rock?
He's less metal.
Less metal.
Yeah,
he was.
he was
I mean,
less.
metal is is.
I mean, he was going pretty hard, and then he went. Went down a little bit and calmed down into more of a rock phase.
He was going pretty hard. Then he got stoned.
Yeah.
Yes. That is out. I can't believe you just ran in there and just killed Cradiddly like that.
Get him, God Diddley.
Curiosity, man. Also, I didn't
Now-
think you'd do him like that. He didn't have biological eyes, so we just argued that seeing anything through a optical lens was safe. He had an
But
optical lens.
that's using a biological eye to see through an optical lens. All you have is the optical lens, therefore that is the only thing you are seeing it through. Therefore,
Get
that's
fucked.
the only.
Yeah. We already used our one diversion.
I mean, you
Yeah,
have two
tonight, so
people
we're
to ignore the
stuck.
hardest part of this fight. So, like,
Alfonso's going to take 3 more shots. He's going to go bam, bam, bam. Let me scroll past all these 7,000 things.
Insane.
same.
25, a 16, and a 24. All 3 of those are going to hit for a total of 37 damage.
Get him, boy.
Alfonso's killing this thing, man. Like, no one else is doing anything.
See, best knight in the world.
Let's see.
Nero did
Gargoyles.
40-something damage.
I'm giving him advantage on all these, so I am helping.
Gargoyle 1 is going to come up here, and it's going to take 2 attacks. One with its bite, one with its claws against Kydarius.
Disadvantage because I am dodging while holding.
Oh. Mhm.
Heck yeah.
Okay, well, it's a 20 and a 13.
The 20 hits.
All right, that is going to be 2d6 plus 2. That is 9 slashing damage against you.
Hoping it was poisoned.
Gideon, the
Hmm.
gargoyles have come to join the foray.
Again, just for Gideon, like he would see in his arcane eye and make sure where it was. I think at the moment I'm not gonna change my target. I think I'm gonna attack Medusa Gorgon thing. And so I think I'm just gonna do an attack.
She is grappled.
I get my eyes. I get advantage anyway.
Whatever. I'm just trying to help.
It's all good. You're gonna help Boone quite a bit because he missed a lot last time.
True.
Okay, so let's do this. No, I don't want hammer. I want to attempt to cut. Okay. Yep. So that'll also be correct, assuming the 32 hit,
Yes.
and then gets hit with.
All right. Minus 22 minus 24 minus 12. Okay.
And I'll use the. Oh, this will go for both because that gargoyle is close enough. I'll do 5 psychic damage to Medusa and the gargoyle that bit.
Why does he
Hydarius.
get the psychic? Why does he get the psychic damage too?
He's just close enough to be affected by it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, not for Gideon, but Boone, I think will do his. Because it has advantage, I'll just do 2 d20s at a time, and it will be +3 on the roll.
Okay.
You said that was 5 psychic damage?
Yes.
Got it.
That one hits.
Okay.
That one hits. And that one hits.
Yay! Thanks for the advantage.
Welcome.
Okay, and then I think it was just. Was it 2d8? Oh, it's supposed to be 2d8, but I did 1. Okay, that's fine. He missed all those last time anyway. So this, and then it's a +3.
Okay.
And then this would be the crit.
So 30 plus 3, 33.
And then the next one.
Okay.
I guess I could have mathed and just did all this. Sorry.
It is okay.
And then all those is +3 added on all of them, but
Yep.
that is what Boone will do, and I will pass it to good old Nero.
Okay. I will ask that you be honest with me.
Damn it.
Did you do something to cover your eyes?
I did not say anything, no.
All right. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right, yeah, you get those.
I do, and I
yeah,
do get advantage.
we like
still.
those.
Okay, you pass.
Okay, thank goodness.
Did your Earth Elemental do anything?
No. Being an Earth Elemental, he is immune to being petrified. I thought. I assumed as much. So
I actually don't know. I should have looked at his character sheet.
Oh, that's right.
Let's
Yeah, his character sheet tells me. I was like to say I do that somewhere.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So he's like,
Okay.
he's like staring at her in the eye, like he's like, well, we're going to town.
All right, Nero, it is your turn.
Okay, so first off, he's gonna move over here, right next to Gideon. As he's moving off to the side, he's gonna have the talent go ahead and slash at her. Since it's already summoned, he's not using any magic to summon it, so it's just gonna be a attack without the magic surge. That is a 24 to hit.
That's a cool spell.
It's so cool, dude.
That is.
And boom, 34 fire damage and then an additional 8 fire damage because it's close enough. That was as a bonus action. For
Yep.
his action, he is going to put his hands together to do burning hands to hit. Yeah, he's gonna avoid hitting Boone and Gideon, but he's gonna spend a sorcery point to make Hydarius automatically save on the saving throw. With advantage, with evasion, he will get no damage from this. So it's a
Heck
DC,
yeah!
DC 18 dex save.
I just love
Alright.
watching this. Like he's holding her and it's like flipping and stuff still.
The fire's just going like all around.
She
let's see.
fails and he passes. Gargoyle passes, she fails.
That's magic surge and was that 6 or 8? 8d6. Okay, 8d6. Then 15 fire damage to them. The one who passed gets 7 or 8 fire damage. That is turn.
Okay. Okay, that is her turn.
Ten sorcery points left.
How is she gonna do this?
Well, she's gonna die quietly and peacefully.
Well, I don't really think it's a strength save. I want to say it's more of a dexterity. Yeah,
So
let's go with dexterity. No. She's grappled. She can't move, but she can still like move her arms and stuff. So what she's going to do is she's going to reach over and she is going to grab Kaidarius by the face and try and peel your eyes open.
Oh my goodness.
So we're going to do a contested dexterity throw.
Okay. That's exciting stuff.
Hey, Kadarius is proficient in all saves now, I think.
If that fails, I can use a point to re-roll it. As per
You're gonna need to re-roll.
Diamond's Obsidian Soul is what I'm calling it, for obvious reasons. I am re-rolling. That's even more. Shoot.
She, like lightning, like the strike of a snake, she grabs your face and tears just one eye open long enough for you to look directly into her eyes. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Come on. Here we go.
Is winking a free action? So I could totally like just to throw off.
You do it you do the wrong eye, so you just open both eyes.
Okay,
That's what happened.
Another key point real quick. I'm just burning through these bad boys to re-roll that.
Yeah, we don't want you to be stone.
I'm sad. Guys, I'm sad. I'm scared.
But on the plus side, when you're stoned, you'll be grappling her.
16.
Oh wait, that's probably not 5 or more.
It's not 5 or more. But it is a fail.
Okay.
So you begin to turn to stone and you are restrained. You have to repeat the saving throw at the end of your next turn. If you fail, you become petrified.
Hey, restrained. Speed is 0. Attack roll against me. Advantage.
So did that count as an attack for me to use Sentinel, by the way?
Jump dexterity.
I'm pretty sure it is an attack.
Okay. Then I'll take a swing.
Okay.
Which needs to be this one. 23 hit.
Yep. I'll add that damage in. Okay. She is going to yell out again, but the only person that can hear her has a little bit of stone in her ears, in his ears. That is, well, oh no, you're next.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he is.
don't fail this.
we're gonna do this.
Man, do I have anything to help? I don't
All
think
right.
so.
Give me your Constitution saving throw. You have to beat a 16.
Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you got a key point. You got a key point.
because we did a battle before a short rest. I'm down to 4. But it won't matter if I'm turned to stone, right, boys? 20.
Hey!
You pass.
Oh, my key points are running out.
You end the effect. But that's the end of your turn. Mr. Gargoyle's turn. This guy, he hasn't gotten to go yet. He's gonna fly over here. And he is going to attack Kydarius. Where's my gargoyle sheet? Here it is. One bite, one claw.
Bring them.
10 and 15.
Those both fail.
All right. Lou, it is your turn. Give me a perception check.
Oof.
Lou, something is stirring. And it sounds like a lot of somethings.
General direction of said somethings.
You are facing toward the Medusa's lair. It is coming from behind you.
So I had canonically said that I was facing this way because I was
Yes.
oh
The crystals. Yeah.
okay, there we go. I was facing
Never
the
mind.
crystals.
It is coming from slightly to your left.
Is it like 31 somethings by chance?
Maybe yes.
I mean,
Actually,
it's hard to tell, but there's a lot of them.
6 seconds. Yeah, she could see. So Lou would definitely at this point she's gonna do the same thing where she throws a rock, tells Alphonse to take a second shot. So roll 1d8. That's a d9.
Ooh. Wait, what?
5. So
okay.
he can take his reaction, make another shot. And then would she be that dumb? I met her. She would be. She's gonna stroll, just kind of she chucks a rock and she's like, Alphonse, shoot again. And she's like, what is that noise? And she is going to go over here and she actually will have pulled out her flame rod of eternal flame.
Okay.
So basically a torch. It's a torch. Yeah. So
peering inside.
She's just kind of, we're gonna say she was here. Say heft. Why is this not working? I'm having the worst time selecting the board. So yeah, she walked half her speed because she's not walking fast. She's half it. So 15. So she's right outside the mouth to see what's going on.
And then
what does she see?
I mean, you got that perception. It was super high.
I'm gonna pull something out of the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. The opening title song to Scooby-Doo where all the bats come flying out of the house.
Yep.
That's what you see as 31 gargoyles come barreling out of this cave.
She is. Are they in any way, shape, or form? How do I ask this? She wouldn't have enough time to know. She'd see that shit and go, "Fuck!" She's gonna action surge, and dash 30 feet in the opposite direction they're going. So if they're flying straight out, she'd probably go. I don't even have 30 feet left on this map.
You just want to go into the
this-
crystalline room.
Essentially, yeah. So she's going 30 feet this direction, and she's looking for cover.
Okay. But
And
you don't warn anybody.
Oh no, she's screaming that at the
Okay,
top
good.
of her
I was like,
lungs.
Blue, I can't
No,
meta
no.
this.
100%. She has just like top of her lungs, just like gargoyles as she's running that direction. Yeah. That is the end of my action economy.
It is Alfonso's turn. Alfonso would have also seen this and would he would turn to the rest of the party and say, "Everybody run!" And then he's gonna take off running in this direction. Away. And try and he's gonna roll for stealth as he tries to hide behind a crystal. All right, he got a 13. Okay, that is this gargoyle's turn. He is going to have just the sickest smile on his face as he takes 2 swings against Kaidarius. They just want to release their queen. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah.
I got a 16 and a 16.
They both missed.
Hey.
All right.
Running away.
Gideon, you hear quite the ruckus coming from out in the hall. And with your 6 seconds, you see this cave very soon being barricaded.
Yep. With that, would I still assume they're still towards the cave?
They'll still what?
Like towards the cave, like inside their little area they were just in?
They are out of that.
So, okay.
I haven't moved them on the map, but they've all come out of that little doorway and are currently in the big crystalline room, but they are swarming toward you.
Okay. So, okay. I'll go ahead and say what I'm planning on doing, which will cost 3 magic searches.
Oh no.
Because, well, it's hard to see what's happening, but what I plan on doing is using my bonus action to have far step and then teleporting that distance. And then depending on what happens, circle of death and action surge, cone of cold. As much of them as possibly as I can. Knowing I will probably hurt me with my circle of death and potentially Lou. But I want to hit a lot of these guys.
Are all 3 of those spells?
Yes.
You remember, Lou isn't actually standing there. She's 30 feet away.
With the action surge, you could do a spell, but you can't do spell, and spell.
No, you can only do 2 spells. Max.
So, with that, I still will say I'm not going to try to meta that cone of that I can see through. So I still think I will use my bonus action to teleport. See how far is that? So let me at least roll that magic surge before we go. Sweet. And then, so then what I was casting was good old Forest Step. So I would teleport. I can go up to 60 feet. But I'm not exactly sure where I want to be without knowing where they're at.
I would say that I'm gonna draw on the map really quickly. I'll erase it here in a second. Where's the draw thing? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. I would say that they are currently like in this area and about 10 to 15 feet further up.
Okay, so then what I would try to do is, oh, good old Alfonso. I'd be getting close to him.
Okay.
And I would try to do circle of, yeah, I'm still gonna do circle of death. So let me do that magic surge. Then, which would be my good old action surge. I would try to do it in a way that well, I don't hit Lou in it. I don't know how far this cave is again. Because it's a bajillion feet long.
It's very large. Where are you trying to hit it?
60-foot radius.
So from here where I'm at, I guess I'm gonna try to do it as far as south, I guess, that I could see to get all of them and try not to hit Lou and potentially Alphonse, but I will prioritize getting all of them inside of it.
I think this whole map is like a 60-foot radius.
Right, that's why I said I can't see past this, like, because I know this opens up quite a bit.
From corner to
Here, really quickly, we'll just look at this really quickly. Let's go. Just so we can all look at it together.
Yeah, because
Where
it's a 60-foot radius, so
so
I need
this
120 feet. So oh yeah, I could totally do that without.
Lou is here.
Lou is there. Okay,
Is where was Lou?
Alfonso,
right there.
where I just moved her.
I need
Alfonso
to zoom in.
and you are here, where Nero and Kydarius would be right now. So
I think one of us is gonna get hit. I gotta decide how.
They are within this area here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am going to prioritize hitting me and Alphonse over Lou, I think.
Okay, so that's gonna probably put your center here.
Yeah, so I can get it with those two, where Lou doesn't get hit, but me and Alphonse are definitely getting hit.
Okay, you're gonna have to move it a little bit further over, but yes, that can be done. Okay, let's switch you back to this map just real quick, since that's where everybody is currently. Okay, so for Circle of Death, it is a Constitution saving throw, correct? Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
18.
So they are.
No, it's
actually,
my DC is 19. That didn't. It's not updated yet.
Okay. Dexterity. Should I just roll one for all of them? Or let's roll one for every 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31. So we're going to roll it 7 times.
Constitution.
Was it dexterity or constitution?
It is a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, oops. I'm hitting the wrong button then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's see. First one is a 19. So 5 pass.
Are you kidding? I'm gonna get all those ones.
5
Gotta-
pass,
Buddy.
5 fail, 5 fail, 5 fail, 5 fail,
I should have done
5
cone of
fail,
cold.
and the last one passes. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 of them fail and take the 23 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh man, this is going to take a minute. Minus 25, 23.
So I do. That does put my temporary hit points down to 2.
Okay. And then the one
Alfonso.
that passes takes half or nothing?
Oh,
Half.
no,
Okay.
they take half. Oh yeah, I didn't even take the save. Actually, I might. Let me take. And I get advantage. And I fail my save, so I will take full damage.
Oh yeah, and then Alfonso. Poor
Yeah.
Alfonso. Good thing you didn't roll high.
No, yeah, it was super low. I'm actually super sad. I was
Yeah,
gonna
it
say,
was pretty-
I thought like this is gonna be game. I should have done cone of cold at max level. Like,
He also fails. He fails
Man.
too, so he's going to take 23. Okay. I'm going to, well, let's see. Gideon, that's the end of your turn. Nero.
I do have my attack action, so I do plan on walking and slapping still.
How do you view your
I-
attack action if you took your
I-
action?
I teleported as a bonus action,
right.
and then I action surged to do another spell. I haven't done my first action
Your
yet.
action.
Okay.
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 Yeah, that checks.
So then I'm going to slap the closest one.
Okay.
So. So it will be this one. Oh, let me turn off this extra damage because that won't happen on these guys. Okay. I'm gonna do the hammer side.
12. Yeah, that'll hit. I think that'll kill one of them.
Yay, and then I'll do a good little backswing as well. Which will be this one.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sorry, I'm putting all the damages in on these. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That was okay. 23, 24, 25. Okay. And then these all passed down here. So this is 11. Okay. Almost done. Sorry, guys.
You're
What
good.
an
You
awkward
got,
time.
you got a lot of
Yeah,
people to,
I'm
do
about
stuff
to
with.
say it's like unfortunately for me and Nero, this is gonna be bad for this scenario.
Okay. You punched one and I think you did kill it. Let me see. Minus.
I mean, I vote yes if that counts.
It does.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, you have been, never mind. I'm not going there. Not on a recorded line.
Does your earth elemental do anything? Or are
Oh,
you just
yeah.
leaving it behind?
Oh
It would be
yeah.
attacking Medusa. I'm glad you said that.
Forgot about Boone.
Let's go ahead and get these 3 d20s out of the way. +3. Is Medusa still grappled? Technically, or is that out?
She grappled.
I feel like she's not,
What?
because you kind of like, well, I mean, I guess you grappled her, you turned to stone.
I halfway turned to stone. My upper half was totally fine. And
Who
holding
said
on.
it was your upper half?
And
My
well,
lower-
now you're cured that. You passed
I
your check.
did. Eyes.
All right, fine. She's still grappled. Okay.
Okay. So then it'll be with advantage. So I'll do just 2 d20s 3 times.
All right. Hits does not hit. Hits. Why'd you roll 4?
Did I roll 4? Oh, 1 didn't show up for me, I think. Yeah, 1 didn't show up for me.
Hits doesn't hit. So you got 2
Okay.
that hit.
Okay, so then that will be. We'll do 4d6. Oh, is it 8s? 8s. 4d8s plus 6 then for simplicity. So 33.
Okay.
It's more than my circle of death.
Circle
It was a circle of slight inconvenience, is what it was.
Yes.
of weakening.
I wish I was dead.
Circle of sickness, if you will.
Yeah,
Is your
a
earth
circle
element,
of the sniffles. Huh?
Are you're gonna move your earth elemental, or is it gonna stay there?
I think I'm gonna keep Boone with the rest of that party. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll. That's my gut feeling. I'll say that's what happened.
Okay, Nero.
All right. So then Miro is going to move over just slightly. And as he does, the Talon is going to attack. So every time he's moving, the Talon goes the opposite direction. So it's like whoosh, whoosh. So then here's the attack for the Talon. 26 to hit. And damage. Oh, not D8s. Not D8. Oh, no. Yes, D8s, not D10s. 38 fire damage plus 8. Then he's going to, let's see, right there.
Yeah, you definitely utilizing the 1s, 10s to 2s. That was a good call
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes, for sure. Then he's going to put his hands together and do Burning Hands again. Go for
Heck yeah.
another Phoenix Dragon combo, spending a sorcery point to make Kaidarius succeed.
Yeah, you're still on
And-
Medusa, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying there. So that will hit Medusa and the 2 gargoyles. DC 18 dex save.
Okay.
For rolling damage. Magic surging, then rolling damage.
And Medusa is at disadvantage.
Yes.
Ooh, no, good call.
She rolled an @1 on both of them. So that
Yeah,
happens.
boy.
Double damage. Just kidding. No.
And then
Quadruple damage.
And damage.
16 and an 11.
Ooh,
So I think they're
odd
all
rolls on that one.
We take those. Oh my goodness.
Dang. 32 fire damage.
better than his circle of death.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do
Pretty.
on your turn?
No, he is going to stay right there. Yeah, he's going to stay right there.
Okay.
Okay, Medusa.
Okay.
I should have the foresight to use Cone of Cold instead.
You had the foresight, like, I finally get to actually use Circle of Death, and then you didn't see how it actually resulted. You're like, I get to do it. Okay, let's go.
She is going to try the same thing she did to Kaidarius earlier. Contested
No.
dexterity check. She got a nat 20. You're gonna have to get a nat 20 to pass this.
The con save, what it is?
Con save it is.
$21.
You passed. You passed.
Boy.
Or
So that was a contested dex save. And then I guess she's just gonna try and actually like just break out of you. She gonna pay.
She's just
I mean,
spending
she's
all
gonna.
this time just doing, open your eyes. Just open
I mean, it's probably gonna fail, but
Oh,
natural
oh yeah, for sure. So she's
Buddy.
stuck. But her hair will take a bite at you.
Sure.
Yeah, because I mean, how in the yeah,
16 to hit.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, Darius, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay. I was really hoping. Okay. Okay. Paris is going to grab her by the throat.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hot.
And him, he's going to say, "Pull the gargoyles off, and maybe we can talk." Is that an option with you?
She just kind of screams in your face.
You remind me of my ex, and he's gonna start headbutting her in the head.
Nice.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
Or these are at disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But what? What?
Right?
He's
There's
got
nothing-
his eyes closed.
Yeah.
Oh, but advantage for being grappled, so normal attacks then?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Here's the first one. 19 to hit.
Okay.
That is 8 damage, and nope, not be spending any more key points. I need those for saving throws. Never mind. So just 8 damage for the first attack. Second attack.
Okay.
Another 8 damage. And then third attack is a bonus action for free. 16 to hit.
Yeah, that one hits.
Heck
Right.
yeah.
So 22 damage with just like boom.
Okay. That is Gargoyle number 1's turn. It's gonna keep trying to beat off Darius.
I don't they beat off.
I'm a child, so
That's not-
Nat 20 and a 17.
Yeah, the nat 20 hits.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2d6 times 2 plus 2. So 14, 15, 16 piercing damage.
6 and then 10 brings me to that number. That's good. That's real good.
Lou. Lots of gargoyles.
wait, hey, I killed 2 of them.
You killed one of them.
Oh, never mind. I killed 1 of them. I killed half of what I said. You muted, CJ.
How? Still
What the-
muted.
I pressed it. Anyway,
there we go.
You damaged them. That's what I was saying.
All of them. Participation XP on all of them.
assist.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how would Lou handle this
I mean,
situation?
I know how Lou would react, but I'm like, wow, that's a shitty. Like, I designed her poorly. She, like, 31 gargoyles just
Mhm.
boiled out of a cavern entrance.
It's
And
pretty
she's
obvious
got
what she's gonna do. Yeah.
Like, she's got
If-
nothing.
You just
Give
felt
me
this
a-
like really
Give me a
negative
perception
energy
check.
right next to you. Well, semi-negative energy. It was just kind of makes people feel bad because
It was
didn't
kind of
do-
underwhelming, really,
Yeah.
honestly.
And like, yeah, if she had a second to think,
Okay.
she'd definitely be like, "Oh, Gideon's gonna try to kill them all. If I'm near him, he's gonna kill me." Like that would have run through.
Lou, you get as what you feel would be a safe distance away, and you turn around and you realize not a single one of these gargoyles seems to care even a little bit about you. They are all facing toward, or they are all kind of swarming toward the other entrance, the other cave, where the Medusa was.
So she's definitely gone the max distance that she probably could run, would be my guess. So all she's gonna do at this point,
I mean,
it,
honestly, she has a lot further she could run.
what is what Gideon? Are you holding your weapon?
Oh yeah,
Always.
yeah. It's very rare that you see him not. So I'm gonna be
That's-
honest.
He's also
what I was-
holding his hammer.
It's very rare. He's
It's kind of a disease.
No, okay. So Lou's gonna just keep on doing essentially what she's doing. So she's gonna use her attack action, just held to stone, like whatever. And she is going to shout out Alphonse and essentially say, kill the queen, that's who they're protecting. And she's definitely going to be cowering behind the tallest crystals she can find.
Now I'm gonna shoot your bow at one of them.
I
She's
remind
squishy
you.
as shit, and technically no, she wouldn't.
I will remind you that Alfonso is not. This map is inaccurate. Alfonso's not here. He's about 30 feet away from here,
Mm.
Oh, he
He
is.
went that
Oh,
way. He
shit.
went
Yes.
that way.
Right.
and so is Gideon.
Oh dang. Well, so how far away?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't even see.
How far away would you say that she was? So at this point, she just needs someone who has a weapon who is close to the queen. That's all she's trying to do. So if she is within earshot, she doesn't actually have to be invisible distance of Kydarius, because she wouldn't say Nero, because Nero never has a weapon because he's stupid like that.
Stupid good.
So I mean, I guess she wouldn't know for sure where Kydarius is, so it'd kind of be a blind guess, but she's gonna shout the same thing to Kydarius, because I did forget they weren't standing right there, because that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, so she would shout the same thing. She'd shout to Kydarius, the kill the queen, the worker bees are coming, and give him a reaction.
But
Give me performance.
Me or him?
You. Kydarius, what is your passive perception?
as I recall, not great for a monk. Let me see here. I think it's a perception 13. Past perception is 13.
All right.
Mhm.
Lou just has to beat a 13. Perfect. What? Never mind.
Yeah, that was the other one.
You
I
failed
hit
both
that.
of them. Even if you did have advantage.
So
strong suit.
essentially the
loud.
performance was to try and belt your voice out as loud as you possibly could so that Kydarius could hear it. However, with a nat 1, some of these gargoyles heard you and are leaving the pack, so to speak. That is Alfonso's turn. I think Alfonso would notice that things were not going exactly in your favor and would try and shoot.
Did any of them move out of, I don't know, attack of opportunity range for me?
No.
I don't think they
I don't-
moved yet.
Yeah, no, they haven't really moved. They're
Okay.
just like turning.
Oh,
But,
sweet. Even better. Sorry.
He's gonna try and shoot at 3 of these. I think he's gonna hit one of them. Yeah.
One.
With 15 damage. It's not gonna kill it, but it's definitely going to hurt. And then that is this gargoyle's turn. And you know what? This gargoyle is gonna attack Kydarius and not hit on either of them. Son of a. All right. This is the top of the round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Things are about to be put into motion that it's going to take me a minute to get set up.
Mhm.
So let's go ahead and take a small. Actually, you know what? What time is it? 9?
9:12.
Oh,
Or here.
yep. There it goes.
Let me just very quickly get this set up to what is going to happen. Yeah, you can take one attack of opportunity,
Yay.
Gideon, because that's all the attack of opportunities you can take.
Right.
Mhm.
But that one can't move after I hit him. So just so you know,
Just throwing that out there.
just throwing that little out there. It'll probably bite me in the butt. I try to leave, and it attacks of opportunities me. Yeah, I probably should have said something. Good old bludgeoning damage. 18 hit, 25 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Sweet.
So this one's frozen. Oh, and I'll do the damage on it. There we go. He's frozen. One of them's dead. And lots of gargoyles are moving into one small little cavern. I'm moving I'm just moving you guys off to this side, not because you're over there, but just because you're not that close to the entrance to the cavern. So Gideon, Alfonso, and Lou, you watch. Well, Gideon, you knew this was coming, but
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
you watch as all of these gargoyles. Oop, nope, I take that back. Tim thought I forgot.
That close. I almost was like, so how many are following me? I was like, you know what? Shut up, Tim.
I forgot.
5 of them are going to be following Lou. However, the rest of them have entered into this what feels very small cavern now, and have pretty much blockaded in that entire room with Nero, Kydarius, and the Medusa in it. Gideon and Alfonso are about 40 feet to the west, and Lou is about 90 feet to the south, away from the entrance to this. And that is where we're going to end our session.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll wait.
I wasn't going to, but then I was like, there's no way that we could get like through this next couple of rounds in any way quickly.
Right.
Does anyone else get the feeling that
No,
John's
me
like,
and
okay,
Nero,
I need to kill them?
AoE.
No, actually,
I was like,
oh wait, here, let me stop the music.
like, what if we ended combat in one round?
No, I don't know what you're planning, but I want you to think on it for a little bit.
Assuming
I'll leave a note for myself.
Assuming you don't get a 1 through 5 magic search, and then you get one that repels the entire damage at you.
Sure.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, there's magic surge.
No, you failed your magic surge on your circle of
Oh
death.
yeah, he totally did.
Did I?
And
Yeah, you totally did. Yeah.
I have what happened. So
I
very
forgot about that.
quickly, give me a D8.
Did I?
Mhm.
You did. You got a 3.
I remember looking at that, and then we got distracted.
Okay.
Your bad rolls.
no,
Your bad
it's-
roll saved you in the moment.
Nice. D8.
Yep. Okay. So you rolled a 1. I want to say it was a 128 on your. Yeah, 128, and a 128 matches to spell duplicates and affects a random creature within 60 feet of the caster. So that spell with your D8 lands on, of course, Kydarius. So it's the same amount of damage. I'm not going to make you roll again, but there's another circle of death that appeared centered on Kydarius.
So that would have hit all
Circle
us
of
in the
minor
room.
sickness.
Yeah.
So that was a Constitution save, right?
19.
For the 19 DC. Heard.
I got a 19
Hey!
Nice, dude.
for half of 3.
Yeah, I
That
think I
sounds
did
right.
11.
11. Okay.
25.
11
Nice.
damage. Okay. And that actually, the reason that I realized that was such a big deal is because that will kill, I think, one of these gargoyles. Yes. Kills this one. Okay. And this one is alive still, barely. He is alive. Okay. So we will pick up not next week.
Boone failed. I know you were keeping track of his health.
Oh yes,
Unless
that
you
is
did that
close.
one.
23 damage to Boone.
Yeah.
We're not going to pick this up next week.
Ugh.
We got a one shot to do.
We got a one shot that starts with touched by a were turkey. An audio experience starring the daddy of your dungeons.
Audio experience.
I just feel like at this point, like where turkey's returning, like this one probably has to be a Titan. Like
I hate that I keep missing these. I'm going to be in St. Louis starting Wednesday.
And I played in St. Louis.
Yeah, but I need to be talking to my girlfriend's father about some certain things. And I feel like me saying, "Hi, everybody, play D&D online with my friends and leaving
And
the family."
listen to Turkey Smut.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't want to get caught on that particular session. That's fair. You know what? Take your
all
time.
right, if
Take your
Facebook
time.
change doesn't change to engage that day, then whatever.
And then we have D&D on the 29th.
Oh, did we go that
The
far?
Tuesday.
We
Yes.
did.
The question I have is for the following week. The first week of December. Is that too far ahead for everybody?
Let's see. I should.
I mean, my plans could change. I think I could plan ahead for it, but with kiddos, I can change any moment.
Well, the issue I have is that I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night.
And this is the week of the 4th.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you said when? Sorry.
I work the 6th, 7th, and 8th, which means that I only have available the 4th, 5th, 9th, or 10th.
I have the 5th for sure. Let's see. I have the 10th, but Donald doesn't.
I don't. And I think if I have to miss one, I think I've been into most of these sessions. I mean, I'll be super sad, but I can miss one occasionally. I'll just
I don't know about the 4th at the moment. 4th is a maybe, but I have the 5th and the 10th for sure.
So for me to be in that as well, 5th is.
Yeah, the 4th, I will likely have D&D with another group that goes to a different school. So, yeah, I will be most likely DMing a session the night or the evening 4th.
Okay.
So
let's aim for the 5th then.
Anything we need to prepare for the one shot or think about?
I mean, just pick. We're going to be playing an extraction team 4. So you can play. You can play, Gideon or Titan. Lou, you can play with Crawdiddly or Cayman. Nero, you can play wisely or unwisely.
Okay, heard. I'll think.
And You can play as Kydarius or Elim.
I still like the one time I was like, oh, I don't know, and I was like, both, and you're like, yeah, sure. I would too much dice. I'll pick one.
I can't imagine Gideon and a Titan having a turn in the same battle.
Well, Gideon in that one just got his ass handed to him, so so there wasn't much for Gideon to do.
This may be the time that Gideon dies.
It might be.
I'm gonna try my hardest.
This will be the time that Gideon's like, well, in 6 seconds I die. Demi play and see you guys. Like, good luck.
Oh my gosh, there's a demi turkey.
I might have to see if there's someone can pick up my shift on the 29th, because that's the time that I work that I was planning on probably missing.
Oh,
But
that's true. That's
I
true.
won't be able to whip out my new spell if I'm not there.
Oh,
No.
And I do want to say either the last week of November or the first week of December, because I'm asking my girlfriend's father a question over Thanksgiving. I asked my girlfriend a similar question a couple weeks after that. So
You need to set the record straight from the very beginning and delay it if D&D is in the way.
Oh,
Yep.
for sure. For sure.
It won't take
yeah.
a whole week. Just pick a day that's not D&D.
duh.
Be like,
What,
listen.
you're gonna take a week to
listen.
say your sentence? Is you just gonna talk real slow?
Be like, listen, lady. There are other people in my life than just you. So how about you back off and let me play D&D?
Just like
Be
like you're one person. There's 4 other people that rely on me.
She
The
won't.
math.
If I don't ask one day because I'm playing D&D, she'll never know.
She wouldn't.
It's just awesome that this is
Data
still
boy.
recording. Is the good part.
That is a definite 10-year anniversary. So remember back when